Hello and welcome to Bengal Banter. I'm Aaron Graves. I'm a senior at Idaho State University, and our show is produced by students at Idaho State University from the spring 2016 semester. Have you gotten a chance to visit the world-famous Museum of Clean right here in Pocatello, Idaho? If not, what are you waiting for? Don Aslett, who founded the museum and gives all tours personally, is an American entrepreneur, author, and public speaker who specializes in cleaning and housekeeping products, services, and techniques. He's a living legend, and we're going to meet him in person today. Now, Don, what made you decide to create this museum here in Pocatello, Idaho?
Well, Aaron, it had a beginning in the 1950s. Believe it or not, I was a student at Idaho State, left a little town called Dietrich, Idaho, went to college here, and in those days we paid our way through school. So I put an ad in the paper, Don Aslett, professional cleaner. I'd never even made a bed before. And first job I got was up on North 15th where the mini dome is up there now, and somebody called lady and said, Mr. Aslett, do you clean carpets? I go, yes, I do, ma'am. And I'd never seen a carpet. We had outhouses when I left home. And I know I used 40 gallons of boiling hot water on that carpet, and it was wool. That baby shrunk away from the wall like that far. And then I ruined a few more rugs and did a few more bad deeds, but learned to clean. Hired 1 student, 2 students, 10 students, worked my way through college. Took 10 years, started in 53, graduated in 63, and finally got out of school. My business, by the time I graduated, we were in 3 states, and so I stayed in it, and my business has grown to be big, where we have several thousand employees. But I'm a professional cleaner, and I was back east at the Edison Museum in 1985. Aaron and I saw at the Edison Museum, I saw an old vacuum cleaner. So I'm going to do a museum, and I decided to do it in Pocatello to make it a destination museum because people go back to it. So found a city block down in Old Town and put it together, and we're getting world attention now. That's kind of the capsule.
And that's amazing, Don. And what is it that is the favorite thing about this museum for you?
Well, it's not a how to clean museum, Aaron. Everybody would think that they'll go down and see how to clean floors. It's a be clean museum. It's not a process. It's a condition. We're talking about clean language. We're talking about clean arteries. We're talking about clean glasses. We're talking about clean manuscripts, clean TV. Anything clean is beautiful. So that's the museum does. We have an art gallery there. We have a green room, actually a green place where it cleans the air. We have a music place. We have an orchestra of clean. We have all these characters.
So a lot of exhibits then in the Museum of Clean.
Yeah, we have a lot of characters, and we've even taken some video of characters. We have, for instance, we have Bigfoot down there playing tambourines, and we have Napoleon playing the piano, and we have Genghis Khan, and we have the Martians, and we have Louis Armstrong playing the toilet plunger. But we have all that type of stuff in the Museum of Clean. So we put humor, basically, Aaron, we put humor in the museum and clean. Clean's a hard sell, Aaron. Clean is a hard sell. We punish our kids with it. You little snot behaving, I clean your room. And even the college professors say, you kids better clean, learn to communicate, or you're going to be a janitor. So it's been a hard sell. In fact, I've done something in the museum to give you a demo of that. When I take people to the museum, I always say, you guys know what this is? That's how I made $1 million. This is a electric bowl brush. You just plug that in, stick that in the toilet.
See that thing there.
Oh yeah, stick that in the toilet, like that, and it goes like that.
What does it clean specifically?
Well, it doesn't clean anything. I did this for a reason, because we clean hospitals, and of course the doctors walk around with their stethoscopes, and we all kind of worship them and all. So I made this for all my janitors at the museum, and we wear this, put it on our neck. We walk to the hospital with our electric toilet brushes, and it's just we do it for fun, and we put an edge of humor in the Museum of Clean, which is what nobody's done before. We've made it a value.
You've done so many things, it seems, in what I'm learning here that have made this museum so awesome that you gotta think that your museum has attracted a lot of people from other parts of the country. How far have people traveled to come see your museum that you're aware of?
We've had people from Russia, from all countries, South America, Iceland even. We've had people, every country we've had people come to the museum from every country. In fact, we got a big rotating disc in there that has all the flags of all the countries do it. Clean's a universal problem. We've got 3 floors. People expect a little 2,000-foot museum like you see, and they walk in this 80,000 square foot building and walk into this place and see this 3 floors of 12,000 pieces. We've got 3 floors not finished. We're going to have a medical floor on top. We'll have a big tooth that you walk into, learn to clean, so kids can actually learn to clean, the act of cleaning. We have it down in the basement. We've kept the old boiler. We've made the chimney down there, and we've put the little kids in the chimney like Mary Poppins. And we give them all a black nose. So the kids come out of the chimney. If they keep their black nose, they get a free postcard for their journals. We teach the kids in the school to keep a journal and everything. So Aaron, it's a good observation you made. It is a deep thing that it's developed a lot of factions, a huge dimension. We've expanded clean is what we've done.
It sounds like an incredibly fun time at this museum, and we actually have a video of what is new at the museum. Can we roll that video?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, how far is it do people come to visit the museum, and how much is a ticket into the museum cost?
Well, people come from all over the world, and hopefully more people come from Pocatello, but it's $20 for a family or $6 a person. And generally, I give a lot of people books, so most people that come there go out with something twice what they paid to get in. And we're open of course, from 10 in the morning till 5 at night.
What days are those open? Are they open 7 days a week?
No, Tuesday to Saturday. We're closed Monday. Monday we wear our work clothes and we work and we fix, clean stuff up, and of course we're closed Sunday. But all the other days we're open. And if people call ahead, I give tours to everyone that comes in there. We have a lot of groups. Sometimes we get 100 kids at once in a bus. That's not a real good time to show up for a tour if you got your family and you can't hear very well.
So it's not necessarily just limited to 2 days, Tuesday and Saturday. If somebody were to call ahead, they could get a reservation.
Yes,
you guys would be more than happy to accommodate them.
This week I've had tours at night. I stayed after. And it's something we accommodate. You learn the customer service is what you do. You sell clean, you're there when they want to come. It's the first thing you learn about business. Be there when people want to come.
Okay, and I understand that you have a prop. You want a cleaning device, if you will, that you want to show us here today.
Yeah, I do.
This is what I'm interested in, really.
Okay, we have a lot of things there. This is a, people think it's a bread roller, but this is a 200-year-old German piano cleaner. I paid $1,130 for this thing because I thought it was so rare. 2 months later on eBay, I found one for $4.95. So now I got 4 of them, so I don't know if it's worth $1,100 or not. But it's rare, and so when I have some of the Germans come in, I have them read it. Do you read German? If you hadn't read German,
I don't know German.
Well, if you do, they kind of spit on you when they go. You don't know you wipe up, but people. We let people handle stuff. We let people do stuff like that. So we've got tons of. We've got 1,200 or 12,000 of these things in the museum.
And are they for sale in the museum, or are they just for show? Because this seems like a very unique item.
Oh no, everything's for show, and it's a hands-on. This is not a walk and gawk museum, Aaron. This is one you can actually touch a lot of things. Kids run the back 120-year-old vacuums, and some of them you stand on, some of them you pull, and some of them you pump.
Very interactive, then.
Oh, real. Good word. Perfect. Sorry I missed that word.
No.
It's perfect and accurate. You got to be the tour guide at the Museum of Clean.
All right, and I understand, Don, that we have a new video of what is new at the museum. Can we roll that footage?
Okay, we recently got this as a 1951 Electrolux vacuum cleaner that somebody back in New York made into a car. We saw it in a Hot Rod magazine. So what did we do? We called him and said, what are you going to do with that thing? We live in Pocatello, a lot of people see it. And he said, fine. And so we said, we'll buy it, but he donated it, so it came in the mail. Paid $70 to get it shipped there. Really a clever thing. It's got all the wheels and everything's made of special stuff. So that's how we get things at the museum. This is made of an artist in Salt Lake City. This is not Gabriel. This is Louis Armstrong playing the toilet plunger trumpet, and he lights up at night. So we have all these characters, movie star type characters. We have 18, maybe 20 of them now in this Museum of Clean Orchestra. It's called the Orchestra of Clean. The thing going around right at the bottom is taken back. It's got a squeegee in the hand. Well, that's me. The statue made me a maestro. I'm leading the whole orchestra with my squeegee. You can see there's Bigfoot. We just got him a couple weeks ago. He's made out of wood, but he's playing buffer brush tambourines, Bigfoot. And Sasquatch, if you want to call him out. We got that so kids can take a picture with him. And these things are aliens. This one guy's playing a flute, and the other guy's playing a saxophone. The other alien's playing a saxophone. These are 3 figures up on top of a big horse-drawn character. We have all sorts of little characters. People make fun of me, so they send our characters that look like that. But we do have an art gallery there. We have a beautiful art room. We have art from different people in our Pocatello leave their art in there for 1 month. That's that art right there, student art from Pocatello High School. They'll be in there for 1 month for people to see. The rest of the art room is big. You could pan through that and see some of the stuff in that art room is 2,000 years old, some of the cleaning stuff in that art, believe that or not. And you can come and see that, and it's big, and we got a lot of art. Art cleans your mind like soap cleans your clothes. We did get a brand new sign at the top of the museum, and of course it's right down a few blocks from the college. It's a whole city block. Don't miss it. I mean, it's something that people coming from all over the world to see it. There's one guy from Pocatello coming in right now.
All right, we certainly want to thank Mr. Don Aslett for his time, and we want to thank you for joining us today on Bengal Banter. I'm Aaron Graves. Tune in next time when we learn how to cook on a college student's budget. Have a great day and goodbye.